Hello, welcome to another edition of the Crystal Healing Academy. So we have talked about cleansing our crystals, and I've demonstrated to you how to cleanse them with salt and soaking them, and we've demonstrated how to cleanse them using sage smoke or sage spray. And of course, there's many other ways to cleanse your crystals as well, and you'll be seeing those in some videos too. After your crystals have been cleansed and rinsed and dried, the next thing you want to do is you want to charge your crystals, okay? You want to energize your crystals. All the energies that were not serving your crystals, the energies that had stuck to your crystals from the environment or from other people leaving their energetic fingerprints on the crystals have now been washed away and are cleansed. So now what we want to do is we want to give our crystals a job. Now, my thinking is crystals do carry a divine intelligence, that our crystals are little living beings, as Nikia has taught us with the science part of it. They are emitting an energy. That is a scientific fact. So they do have some divine intelligence. But what makes them so cool with their little personalities is once they get to know you, once they start to mesh with your energy, then you can give them little jobs, and they want the little jobs. So this is one of my favorite healing crystal points. I got this one actually when I was in Brazil. I took my son William to see John of God in Brazil, and they have a beautiful crystal shop right there at the Casa. And I knew this one was for William right away. So what I can do is after I cleanse this crystal, whichever way that I've chosen to cleanse it, is I want to give it a job. I want to set an intention with that. And the best way to do that is to connect with your crystal. Meditate with your crystal. Sit with your crystal and assign it its job. So this crystal, I would ask, and I would tell this crystal that you are a master healer, and specifically that I'm going to be placing you in my son's bedroom, and that you are to help his brain to rewire. And that would be the specific job that I would be giving this crystal. That's just one example. Of course, you guys would charge your crystals to however you may want to charge your crystal. For example, if you were having a headache, for example, you may want to charge a piece of, let's see, I'm looking for a piece of amethyst that's not still in my water. Okay, this beautiful piece of amethyst that Nikia actually gave me and got at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Store show. And you could charge this crystal to help soothe the pain and release the stuck and unwanted energies in your crown chakra, causing you to have this headache. And you can then sit and meditate with it, or you can lay with it, and you can even place it at the top of your head once you've assigned your crystal your job. And another way that you can charge your crystal is you could use a point that's already been cleansed and charged itself. So for example, this selenite wand has been charged and given the assignment to charge crystals, okay, to energize crystals. So what I could do is direct the energy to my amethyst, charging my amethyst with intention and with the directed energy flowing through this selenite wand. I would be asking for universal source energy to come through this selenite wand and to help energize this amethyst cluster for helping to release the pain of a headache, to unblock any stuck energies in my crown chakra causing my headache. And then you could sit and meditate with it, okay? I really suggest lighting an incense or a candle or diffusing an essential oil and playing a high vibrational music in the background, because that sets the space. That just sets the space to bring in clear energy and to help clear your mind, because the calmer you are and the more clear your mind is, the more the messages that are coming through will be from your higher self, from spirit, from your intuition, universal source energy, divine, and that way it's not coming from ego, okay? Another tip that I want to give you guys is the difference between getting a message from ego and from spirit is this. When it's coming from spirit, it'll be that message that comes just like this. You'll either feel it, hear it, see it, or know it immediately. There will be no thought involved. Then the ego comes in and questions it. That's the ego. When it comes from spirit, it'll be a loving thought, like, for example, you really should just put your work away and go out and take a walk. Or it'll be, oh, I need labradorite today. Then the ego, that's the difference, would start saying, well, why do you need labradorite? Let's go look labradorite up. So working on trusting those messages that are coming directly from spirit, and the crystals help with that. Ego won't sound so loving. Ego will question yourself. Well, how do you know? You're not an expert. Those type of thoughts will be from ego. So this video is a two-part video on the difference between intuition and ego when working with the crystals and charging your crystals. I look forward to seeing you next time.